Hey everyone, Zach Weiss here from within the Rolex booth at Watches and Wonders 2025 in Geneva. I've just had a chance to go hands-on with the new Land-Dweller series as well as a bunch of other watches. And I just wanted to give you my impressions on the Land-Dweller since it was a particularly, exciting, controversial, definitely new launch. You know, whenever Rolex does something really new, it's quite a dramatic thing because they're a fairly conservative brand. They usually do new colors and little variations, but this was 100% new, so it's very exciting. And not only was it a new watch, it had a new movement in it. I'm not gonna go into great detail on the movement because I myself am still parsing that out, but it's got a new escapement in it called Dynapulse. It's a high frequency movement, which is their first high frequency movement, so it's 36,000 beats per hour. It's very thin, it's very advanced. There's gonna be, I think, a lot of analysis on that in the future, and I know we'll have some coming out written soon. As far as the watch itself goes, it's beautiful. I wasn't really sure what to expect. In general, I mean, look, it's a Rolex. It's not going to be unattractive or anything like that. But that case design, that integrated case design that's pulling from the oyster quartz and, other 70s, 80s designs is really spectacular. And although the integrated, bracelet thing has been going on for a little while now, I still think that this feels fresh for it. It has some hard lines on it. It has this beautiful multi-link bracelet that really drapes over the wrist really nicely. It's a very thin watch as well for an automatic. So it just fits on the wrist beautifully. And then it's in both the 40 millimeter and the 36 millimeter sizes, which I got to try a rose gold with diamond bezel in 36, which, one can dream, I suppose. It might not be the one I would be able to get, but that fit very nicely. But then the 40 did too. And I would say if I were to go for a Rolex, I'd be more in the 36 millimeter Explorer or OP camp. But I could see that 40 millimeter as well. It was elegant, but also bold. It had the fluted bezel, which is quite blingy, but that is obviously signature for the brand. I would love to see a flat bezel on that as well. The dial, the white dial, on the steel and gold model, very nice in person, had a bit of a pearlescent quality to it. There's some nice depth from that laser textured kind of honeycomb pattern on there. Once again, this is something that I feel like they're obviously going to iterate on over the years. It'd be great to see just some really simple, more classic designs to that, which I feel like will come. Black dial, etc. Maybe even something without the 6-9 numeral. I'd be interested to see that. Interestingly, the smaller model that had diamond baguettes on the dial, that didn't have the numerals, so you could sort of get a sense of what a cleaner dial version of that might be like, and it was beautiful. And of course, there's also the platinum model, which is 60K or something like that. The weight of that model, plus the thinness and the silkiness of that bracelet just made it feel really exceptional. There were a lot of really other great things. There were some beautiful OPs with new matte lacquer dials in pistachio and beige and lavender or lilac. They went really nicely with my jacket, a bunch of other things. I learned about a new stone today called Tiger Iron. Absolutely incredible looking thing. So yeah, please stay tuned for more content from Watches and Wonders as well as Worn and Wound. Thank you.